Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Of course, don't know why I said welcome back to my YouTube channel because it's clearly fucking obvious where you're watching it from. So today I am super excited. I feel like I say that every single time about like when I do things, but this one is very exciting because I have the brand new Charlotte Tilbury foundation. I am excited because it's got a lot of claims. So before I talk about the foundation and apply it and stuff, let's talk about my relationship with Charlotte Tilbury. I know that everybody is absolutely obsessed with Charlotte Tilbury, and yes, her products are luxurious. Yes, they make you feel beautiful. They look aesthetically pleasing. They have a lot of claims underneath them, especially nowadays. I feel like the more they're getting into new releases, the more claims there is. Which could be a good thing, could be a bad thing, so there's that. Now, foundation wise, from Charlotte Tilbury, all I've really tried is the mattifying one, the new one, the airbrush flawless finish. I don't have it in front of me, but I have used it a few times and I have mixed emotions on it. Sometimes when I have worn it, I thought it was beautiful. Other times it's separated, it looked a little bit cakey, a little bit drying. It says that it hydrates your skin, but I don't know if it does. Sometimes I have been really dry. So I'm a little bit on the fence with some of the products. The powder that everyone raves about, I don't really get on with that. I don't think it's anything special. I've used better for cheaper, so yeah, it's a little bit controversial. I'm probably never going to get on PR at this point. I do love Charlotte Tilbury. I love her as an artist. I love her aesthetic. I love her, you know, I love everything about the person, but some of the products are a little bit of a hit and miss. I've also used the elixir and the magic cream, and again, I'm not 100% sure on where I feel. I've used better moisturisers for less. And again, the crystal elixir, again, I don't know how I feel. I just do not know how I feel about some of the stuff that's in the brand. I'm hoping this is going to be one of my holy grails. My holy grail foundation at the moment is the NARS Soft Matte. It's just beautiful. Every time I wear it, it goes on seamless. It lasts through the day. It controls my oiliness. It just looks beautiful on my skin. Now, obviously, this is a completely different foundation to the NARS Soft Matte foundation. One thing that I'm kind of a little bit worried about going into this is that it does have mica in it. Now, if you don't really know what mica is, it's basically a shiny kind of substance that makes things look pearlescent, appear more glowy. So I'm a little bit worried as to why it's got that in there when apparently this is supposed to hydrate. So if this hydrates your skin as well as it says, why does it need that in there? Do you get what I mean? So there is that kind of aspect to it. And again, some of these foundations, like the Estee Lauder Futurist, they do put a lot of SPF in the foundation to make it appear more glowy and appear more hydrating, when in fact it's just the SPF that is making it shiny, if that makes sense. So I am a bit controversial when it comes to things like this, put it that way. But this one doesn't have SPF in it, which is good for some people, bad for others. I personally prefer putting SPF on separately because then I know it's kind of working more. So yeah, now that's kind of explaining out the way, let's get into this foundation because I am very excited. I've been dying to try it for ages. So this is the box, guys. Packaging wise, I'm not 100% sold on it. I feel like compared to the mattifying one and the airbrush flawless, I just feel this is a little bit cheap looking. Of course you can get the lid, what's inside, engraved, which might make it feel a little bit more luxe, but yeah, other than that, I'm not 100% sure. I do like the box though. The box looks very clinical. It's got, you know, beautiful skin foundation for healthy looking skin every day. So yeah, let's get into some claims. So on the website there is a lot of, like I say, claims. I'll post them like kind of here on the screen. I'm not going to read everything that's on there because we will be here all day. Like I say, Charlotte loves hair claims. So I'm just going to read what it says off the box. This is what the packaging looks like. So like I say, to me it just does feel a little bit underwhelming compared to the other products. And like I say, you can get the lid engraved with like your name or whatever, so that will feel a little bit more luxe. But yeah, this lid as well, it does come off and it hasn't got a pump. I think the pump is built into the lid, so you can get every single last bit of foundation out of there, which is good to know. You get 30 mils worth of products in here. So skin looks more radiant by up to 285%. It's long lasting and pollution defense. So like I say, my worry is that, yeah, your skin might look more radiant, but is it coming from the mica or is it coming from the skincare? A medium coverage, light as air foundation infused with hydrating hyaluronic acid, brightening rose complex. Skin looks more beautiful instantly and over time for a healthy looking glow and a brighter, smoother looking complexion. Undetectable coverage improves the look of skin with each wear. Clinically proven results. Boosts hydration by up to 166%. So see, that's what I mean about the radiant part is 285%, but the hydration is 181. So that's where your mica comes into it. Skin looks plumper and smoother by up to 181%. Skin tone looks more even by up to 210%. Minimises the appearance of pores, which I need, hell yes. Reduces the appearance of pigmentation and dark spots, hell yes, I need. And skin appears instantly brighter. So I am using tretinoin at the minute. I do have combination dry rosacea skin, and yes, you can have all of those. A good book to read is the Caroline Haren's skincare book. I've been loving it. I've literally learned so much about my skin, like having rosacea, having dry skin, like dehydrate, everything. So I do need a foundation that's going to help my pores, help my skin in the long run, but give me hydration. So this is why I'm super excited for this, because I'm hoping it's everything that I want. So usually I would go in with my full-on skincare routine, like serums, like primers, moisturisers, stuff like that. I've only used a light gel moisturiser today. So let's shut up and get to applying and see what it's like. I am going to be using a beauty blender. That's just my personal preference of applying. It is a new one, so I am a little bit scared that it's going to soak up a lot of the product. So I might do one side with a brush. We'll see how we go, because I can't find my other beauty blender basically. So yes, I am going in with the shade 6 Neutral. Now the shades do look quite good. I kind of feel like I should have gone with a 7, but this is all I've got, so this is what we're going to be working with. I did fit tan last night, so we'll see, because I can try and darken it up with cream bronzer basically. So without further ado, let's get into it. So like I said, no primer or anything like that, because I really want to see what it does like with my pores and stuff. So taking some on my hand, you can tell it's quite like a runny-ish formula. One thing I will say as well is when you're pumping it out, it does take a while to come out, because it is like pumping it out basically. That should be enough. Let's try that first. So then just getting some on my beauty blender, and here we go. Now we're not going to judge the coverage straight away because this beauty blender does soak up a lot of product. So that's why I will do this side with a sponge and I'll do the other side with a brush, just so you can really see the coverage. But I just want to see what it goes on like with a blender. Now this area here is where I get really dry, so that'll be interesting to see. But you can kind of see the luminosity it's given me, and quite nice coverage as well compared to this side, considering my blender has soaked up a good amount of the product. It has given me a good amount of coverage, and that's what I've got on the back of my hand still. And to be fair, the colour's not that bad. I think I've done quite well. Darlings, future me here. I'm just editing the video and it looks beautiful going on. I've still got it on now, and I just thought I'd like show you what it looks like. Now you will see me moan a lot about the HMB Cosmetics powder and concealer. I feel like if I didn't use those two products, I would love it. I feel like a bit of cream bronzer, a bit of a tiny bit of concealer, and a tiny like bit of powder in my T-zone. I feel like it would have been beautiful. Well, even more beautiful, shall I say. I do like it now. I think it looks beautiful. I think it looks gorgeous. I just don't like my under eye area. I just don't like this area here. But yeah, other than that, I think I really, really, really like it. I've had it on for a good few hours now. But yeah, I'm just watching the application back and it's like, oh, chef's kiss beautiful. But I just wanted to say about powder and stuff like that. And I will be doing an updated video to go with this. So yeah, stay tuned. So brush wise, I'm just going to take this. It's a Peaches and Cream PC04. And I'm just going to dip into what I've got on the back of my hand and just start pressing that into the skin. And yeah, the coverage is beautiful. I'm really liking the coverage. And it literally just blends into the skin. Like, it just melts into the skin. I'm also not seeing a major difference with how it blends out with a sponge or a brush. So there is that. It looks exactly the same. Oh, I like it so far, you know, guys. So guys, that is what my skin is looking like. I am pretty happy with the coverage. What I might do is put a little bit more on, you know, this area, just because I do feel like it needs a teeny bit more coverage. If I was going out, this would be more than enough coverage for me personally, but I do want to see how it kind of builds up, if you will. So I'm just going to take a pump more. Again, just use the beauty blender and just put it straight on top and just see kind of how it builds up. Obviously, because it's hydrating, it shouldn't cake up or anything like that. I'm absolutely loving the glow that it's giving my skin. It looks beautiful. So that is the foundation completely on. I'm just going to quickly zoom you in just so you can have like a sneak peek and stuff. So this is what it looks like up close and personal. You can still see my skin, which is good. It doesn't really look like I've got makeup on. It looks really hydrating, skincare-y, and like I said, that is a bit worrying to me, because is it the makeup, is it the skincare that's in it that's making everything look like that? I'm excited to see if it makes me look more plump once I've got my powder on. But so far, I'm really impressed. I feel like my pores do look a little bit less visible. Obviously the powder will like make them more or less. But just on first impressions, I am really, really, really happy with how it looks. So yeah, I'm gonna go in with concealer and I'll be back to show you what it looks like with all of my makeup on. So guys, I'm just doing my bronzer and this is what we're looking like. I feel like I could have gone a little bit of a shade darker, just because by the time I've got my powder and concealer on, my concealer is quite like a lightish shade. But yeah, by the time I've got my concealer on, my powder and stuff like that, I do look a little bit washed out colour wise. Like, I don't know if you can see on camera, but I can see like I don't know, I just feel like I look washed out. So I'm just going in with a bit of bronzer now, just to kind of bring a bit of life back to the skin. Alright guys, we're pretty much done. I'm just going to set my face with a bit of Airbrush Flawless, and then going in with my little fan from NIKKIA, like the best thing ever. I love it. Okay guys, what do we think? I'm going to let you view it from where you are now, from the angle, and then I will zoom you in a little bit. So obviously I can't see this until I'm editing the video. In my viewfinder, obviously you can see my pores and stuff like that, which is obviously a good thing for you guys. But like you can tell, underneath my eyes where I have put the powder and the concealer, it just looks beautiful, bright, it doesn't look dry, which depending on what powder I use, my under eyes can look a bit dry. The concealer is really thick, so I would be a bit scared of that because you can go with too much basically. But judging the foundation, I just think it looks really beautiful and hydrated. Looks beautiful and kind of glowy. Now I'm not used to having a glowy look. I am used to being very, very mattified, because I do wear masks at work, so I do get a bit scared of looking overly glowy and like pory and all that stuff. Just touching my skin, it does have a slight tack to it, even though I have kind of set it. I didn't really set it as much around this area, but where my pores are, I did put quite a lot of powder, and you can still see it's got like that glow still. I don't really like that look around my pore area. In real life, it doesn't really look as bad. But yeah, I just think so far it looks absolutely beautiful. I'm really impressed. So yeah guys, what do we think? There is a little bit of daylight left, there's not much, so what I will do is I'll quickly take you outside and just show you what it looks kind of in natural daylight. Like I say, there's not much daylight left. It is 3:20 here, but yeah, it's a bit dull. But yeah, I'll quickly run you outside and show you what it looks like in like real life kind of thing. So this is my skin outside guys. I am using my front camera just because it's a little bit better to see myself, but obviously I am a boy, so my face is a lot textured than a woman's, but it looks beautiful guys. I can't fault it at all. Okay, so that is what it looked like outside. Like I say, I am more textured than a woman, but I feel like I am a good candidate to see how it kind of sits on the skin. So I'm not really doing much for the rest of the day. I'm out of breath for trying to fucking stairs. I have got some videos to film. I'm gonna do some like lip videos, just like lip swatches and stuff like that. So fucking hell, I'm out of breath. So this area right here might look a bit weird. But what I'll do is I'll get those videos kind of filmed and out the way, and then I will pop back and kind of show you if my oils have come through, because this foundation does actually say that it helps with oil production, which is a bit weird. So we will see. One thing I am excited to see as well is the longer I wear it, will my skin get better, which is obviously what I want. So yeah, I will obviously try this with a few different powders and stuff. So if you do want to see all that, make sure you follow me on my Instagram, which is all linked down below, because I will obviously like update everyone on how it goes. What I like to do is film a fucking TikTok, so but oh well, we move. So yeah, I will go about my rest of the day, and then I'll pop back and show you kinda what it looks like and stuff. So see you in a minute. Alright my little darlings, it's been a few hours, and you can see by my bloody lips I've been doing a lot of swatching. So personally, just like looking at my skin, I probably wouldn't use it with the powder that I've used. I mean, I do love the powder, the Holly Boom Cosmetics powder is beautiful, but I need to work on it a little bit more. I need to work with the powder and I need to work with the concealer a little bit more, because I did use quite a lot of powder and it's like creasing under my eye, which obviously this isn't the video for, but the foundation, I don't know how I feel. Let me zoom you in. So I don't know if you can see here on my chin where it's gone a little bit weird. Now that could be the concealer, because obviously it is a full coverage concealer, so it could be the concealer that's done that. I won't say it's the foundation whatsoever, it just could be. So I will put that down purely to the concealer at this moment in time. Judging everywhere else, I think it's absolutely beautiful. I just think my skin looks dewy. It doesn't look overly glowy, it doesn't look overly oily. Apparently you can get 16 hours of wear out of this, which is absolutely amazing. I think it's 16 hours, yeah, 16 hours of wear, absolutely amazing. And yeah, I just think it looks beautiful. Like I say, I probably would use it with a different powder and a different concealer, just because they're not my usual ones. Just judging like around this area here where, you know, that is purely foundation, and like my forehead where it is purely foundation, a little bit of concealer. Yeah, I think it looks beautiful. So first impressions, I just think it is a really nice foundation. Do I think it's worth the price? I did get a pro discount on this, so I did get a little bit of a discount on it. I feel like I will have to use this a lot more, so I will do an updated video in like kind of like a month's time, to kind of show, yeah, what's what, basically kind of give you an update. So this was just literally a first impressions. I will use it with different powders and kind of see how I go. I might do it for a week and then do another video, or even a few days, and just kind of keep uploading and seeing what I think of it. So yeah, if you do want to kind of keep updated every day, definitely follow me on Instagram, because that's where I will be posting a lot about it, and then I'll kind of do like an overall video towards the end, when I've got a better like understanding of it. But yeah, first impressions and applying, I just think it's beautiful, and that's all I can really say. I can't really judge it on its oil control or if it's going to be amazing for my skin hydration. I can't judge it really on that until I've really worn it. But like I say, first impressions, beautiful foundation, I can't fault it. So yeah guys, hope you've enjoyed. Let me know what you think. Do you think it looks disgusting? Have you bought it? What do you want to see? Do you want like, and I'll kind of try and like do it, like I say, different powders, different concealers, and seeing what's what. I'm kind of impressed so far. If you do want any more information on it, there is loads of more videos out there and other people to watch, different experiences with it. Like I say, the website does have a lot of claims on there, so definitely go check that out. I just didn't want to kind of be here for about 10 days explaining what the foundation did. So yeah, I will obviously like update you and stuff, and I hope you have a good one, and I will see you in a future video to let you know what I think. So yeah, ciao for now guys.